Hello. If you've mastered the Takadimi lessons up to this point, you're probably ready for some advanced things. So right now we're going to be talking about some advanced ties and dots in our simple meter Takadimi rhythms. Let's start with a rhythm that we should know. Ta, 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 dimi, ta. So these ties and rests that we're going to be doing in this lesson get kind of tricky. So try to stay with me. I'm going to add a tie from beat 2 to beat 3. So my third ta is gone. You can tell by the parentheses. And my dimi is still there. Ta, ta, dimi, ta. Not too difficult. But if I take away the tie in the first eighth note of beat 3, I'm going to change that into a dotted quarter note in beat 2 with those two 16th notes hanging out there in space. Now we know why those are dimi, okay? Because the dot takes up where the ta was. Ta, ta, dimi, ta. Okay, moving on. Here's another rhythm that we should know. Ta, takadi, ta, di, ta. I'm going to add another tricky tie. I'm going to add a tie going from beat 2 to beat 3, which takes away my ta again. So I'm just going to say D twice, thinking that ta. Ta, taka, di, di, ta. I can add a tie in an even trickier place here from beat 1 to beat 2. It's tricky because it's on that first 16th note, and I got to be ready to put the ka in there. So you really got to think about that taka, okay, and only try to say the ka. Ta, di, ta, di, ta. A little tricky. Here's another tricky one. Ta, ta, di, mi, di, ta. Now here's where the tricky rests come in. Let's try this one. Ta, 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 ta. Let's subdivide those eighth notes. Try this one. Taka, 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 taka. So you got to look at, are the notes first or are the rests first? And that way you know whether it's taka or whether it's dimi. Let's try this one. D, 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 D. Let's subdivide. Dimi, 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 dimi. All right, so that covers the tricky ties and dots. Let's randomize it a little bit and give it a shot with our metronome. Let's read together. Ready, read. Ta, di, mi, di, taka, di. Ready, read. Sh, ta, di, taka. Ready, read. Ta, taka, di, dimi, dimi. Ready, read. Taka, ta, dimi, ka, di, di. Great job.